my goodness, y'all. Welcome to a new vlog. I really don't know what to think right now. So this vlog is coming after a very special standalone video that will have gone up yesterday. My brain is like ready to break. It really is. That video will have tons of book updates, including a very special announcement of the second book project I've been working on, the secret project I've been working on that I haven't been able to tell you details about. That got revealed yesterday. So go back and watch that if you haven't already. I will also try to link it somewhere up above. There's lots of book updates in there about Brave With You, about the new project, and about another project I'm going to start working on very soon. The big thing today, and part of what that video is about, is Brave With You is uploaded. And now I wait. Brave With You is officially uploaded to KDP. I have ordered my proof copy, my physical proof copy. It should arrive sometime next week. This is the nerve-wracking part, because there's literally nothing I can do now. There's literally nothing I can do right now. I just have to wait. The cover looks good on my end. It looked fine in the margins of everything. There's guidelines, little dotted guidelines on Amazon that shows you kind of where everything fits within. Looked fine in that. I just really hope it's okay. Now I just have to wait until it arrives to know for sure. Fingers crossed that everything works out okay. So now it's 3:22. It's Wednesday. It's Veterans Day, so I do not have to work today, which has been a huge help today, because I haven't had to worry about fitting all of this in, and it just took a lot of pressure off of just knowing if this takes me 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours to deal with everything, I've got that time. But it ended up only taking me about 2 hours, kind of roughly an hour per book. My link to order the author copy came about an hour after I requested it, which was great, so I didn't have to wait. It can take up to 4 hours. So I was just like sitting there anxiously watching my email, just hoping it would pop up, and then finally it did. And it says November 17th is the estimated delivery, so that's just Tuesday. It's Wednesday now, so less than a week. Fingers crossed. It arrives on time and everything looks right and looks good. And if that's the case, then we are officially back on schedule, and I will be able to breathe. But it's also good because if for any reason, if it can arrive on time on the 17th, that leaves me a tiny bit of time to try to fix any problems and order another proof copy before the time that I want to push everything live. So just send me all of your positive vibes, cross your fingers, say a prayer, whatever you believe in, that it all works out and it's all okay, because I want this book to come out on time, and I want it to be available for you all at the beginning of December so that you can be reading it throughout the festive period, so that you can be ordering it as a Christmas gift for people, and so that we can be talking about it throughout Vlogmas. I just think that will be so much more fun. I don't want to be pushing it live, on Christmas Day again. That was not how I wanted last year to go, and it's definitely not how I want this year to go. So now I'm about to edit the announcement video that will have gone up yesterday. I'm going to edit that, get that going, and then hopefully have that done in the next 30-ish minutes, a little bit after 4, and then I think I'm just going to read 4-ish until 6, and then I'll make dinner. Oh, so other update, home update. I have a new oven. It's not that fancy, but it is nicer than I was expecting. That's good. But yeah, there's my new oven and stove. Peak content here. It's a bit of an upgrade. So it's still electric coil. It's not flat top or anything fancy. One day I will have a flat top stove. But it does have a clock. My old one didn't. The oven controls are digital. There's also a light and a window, so I don't have to open the oven to see how things are doing, which is great. So that's exciting. It's the little things in life that excite me. The coils are nicer than the old one, and then it's just nice shiny black, which goes great with my white microwave, but we're just gonna ignore that. The joys of apartment living. I don't get to decide any of my appliances. I am just at the mercy of whatever they want to send me. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to editing and then get back to reading. Welcome to Thursday. It's a weird day. Like, I have work to do on the book, but it's more like marketing stuff, not like book stuff. So yeah, it's a weird feeling. I kind of forgot how weird this part feels. But today I'm not thinking that much about the book, because today I go to the dentist. I've got everything packed, everything ready to go over to my parents' house because the dentist is over by them. For most people, going to the dentist isn't that big of a deal, but I haven't been in probably about 10 years, maybe a little more. I feel like late 20s was when I went off my parents' dental insurance, and for the longest time I just couldn't get my own dental insurance, and then I did, but by that point it had been so long I was too scared to go. And so then that's been the last like few years. Last year I was like, no, like I need to go. I'm gonna do it. I've got, good dental insurance through my new job, through, the university. And I tried looking and I just couldn't find anyone. That was when I realized that I hadn't really picked the best dental plan through work. And I knew I really wanted to go see my parents' dentist, and she wasn't under my old plan. So in January of this year of 2020, I switched over to the new insurance, and that is the one that she takes. I was going to make the appointment this year, and earlier this year, and then COVID hit. And so it's like, oh, do I really, I don't know that I want to go to the dentist, just yet. So yeah, I'm not really worried about COVID. COVID is actually the least of my concerns as far as going to the dentist today goes. I'm more concerned about going to the dentist for the first time in probably over a decade. Part of me was tempted to just really keep it quiet and on here and not tell you guys how long it had been, but I'm probably not the only one who, through insurance reasons, I'm not afraid of, I am now afraid of the dentist. I wasn't before. I've never been afraid of the dentist. I've never enjoyed going to the dentist, but I've never been afraid to go to the dentist. I had braces twice, first in my teens, kind of at the normal age that you get braces, and then again in my 20s. I've had jaw surgery. I've had a lot of work done on my teeth and my gums, and it's not always pleasant, but I don't get severely anxious at the thought of it. But after so long of not going because of insurance reasons, I am now afraid because I have no idea how bad the situation is going to be. And that's what worries me. I'm afraid that there's going to be permanent damage somehow to something. That there's going to be something that just is irreversible because I've waited so long. I'm afraid that there is going to be stuff that can be fixed, but that will be very expensive and very painful. Because even with dental insurance, you know, it's like, how much will it cover? I'm trying not to worry too much about the cost. I'll work it out one way or another, but I'm definitely worried about permanent damage and about painful procedures. I'm not too worried about today's visit. So the way that this is going to work, what they explained to me is normally for a new patient, they'd bring you in for a 2-hour appointment. The first hour would be the exam with the dentist, and then the second hour it would be the cleaning with the hygienist. And so the first hour is like the exam and all the x-rays and like talking over things and all of that. And then you go in and then you move on and do the cleaning with the hygienist. But because it's been so long since I've seen a dentist, they want to just bring me in for the exam to see what the situation is with my teeth and my gums, and then we'll decide what type of cleaning and what needs to happen next. I'm having to shuffle my schedule around, not just the schedule, but just head over to my parents' house a little bit early because there's, I've got 2 calls I have to do. The dentist is about 30 minutes from my apartment, but they're about 10 minutes from my parents' house. I'm gonna head over there now, get some work done over there. I was trying to vlog before the landscapers came back to this part of the apartment complex. Just 2 more minutes, that's all I needed. I will continue this later. Okay, it is now quite a bit later. I got here, hung out with the dogs, didn't really vlog a whole lot, and then left for the dentist. What was it like to go to the dentist for the first time in more than 10 years? Not as bad as I was prepared for. I really was preparing for the worst. I was preparing for there to be bone loss and really bad gums and teeth that were falling out and cavities that would need to be filled. So I was kind of bracing myself for, you know, root canal and all kinds of horrible, expensive, painful stuff. None of that happened. I'll get to what did happen in a second. So got to the dentist. The office is super nice, both like just the design of it and the layout. It's a really beautiful space, and the staff right from the beginning, very friendly. They called me back. I spent most of the time, like the entire time, one of the dentist's assistants was with me throughout the whole appointment. I think her name was Megan. She was so sweet, so friendly. You know, I told her it's been years and years and years. I'm really nervous about this appointment. And she just, you know, really put me at ease, explained everything. They had some like new patient videos to watch. So there was a computer monitor screen kind of in front of the chair. So as you're sitting up, you're facing that. And then they've got TVs suspended from the ceiling. So when you're tipped back in the chair, they've got Netflix. They put on the moving art series, which is just really calm and relaxing, and it's beautiful pictures of scenery and stuff. That was pretty cool. First they went over kind of dental history and asked me about like previous dental work I'd done. They saw that I had had jaw surgery in the past, so I filled them in on all of that. They knew my surgeon's name. They're like, oh yeah, did this guy do it? Like, yeah. So didn't realize it at the time because this was back when I was 20, but I guess I knew my surgeon was good, but I guess he's like the best surgeon in the whole valley for that type of surgery. It was funny because both the hygienist who came in and the dentist who came in, when they saw that, they were like, yeah, so was it this guy? Like, yeah. So that was funny. The assistant started off asking me about dental history, about, what kind of toothbrush do I use? What kind of floss do I use? She gave me a recommendation. I think I need to just order a water flosser. I have a knockoff brand that I'm not really that happy with. I haven't really liked it, and so I haven't really used it. So I think I just need to cave and get an actual water pick. So we talked about all of that. Then she took x-rays. She took 1,000,000 x-rays. I don't remember them taking that many x-rays in the past, but it's great. They needed to see everything. So that took a while. Then the hygienist came in to measure my gums to figure out how bad the damage was. When they measure your gums, you don't really, 3 is fine, 4 is borderline, you're starting to have problems, but it's still not terrible. 5 or above is not great. Not horrible, but not great. And so I was paying attention as she was calling out numbers to the assistant, because I went through it really fast. And there were quite a few 2s. And there were a few 3s, so that was great. But there were some 4s and there were a few 5s. So every time I heard her call out a 4 or a 5, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not going to be great. But the dentist didn't say anything about any cavities. I did hear her say something like, put a watch on, because every tooth has a number, so put a watch on number whatever it was. So there might be a space where they're thinking a cavity could possibly be developing, but as of now, I don't have any cavities. They did seem to be surprised that I still had some sealants on my teeth. So I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, you still have sealants. Should I not have them still? So that was kind of funny. The exam with the dentist herself was really fast. She just kind of came in, looked around, said put a watch on whatever number tooth it was, and then thanks for coming in. It was lovely to meet you. She did really kindly come up as I was being walked in. The dentist was passing by, going from one room to the next, and she's like, oh, you're Judy's daughter. Yeah. So she introduced herself then. So we did talk a little bit when I first arrived, and then she popped in a couple times while I was in the chair, and then she came in at the end to have a look at things herself, and then was like, yeah, they'll answer all your questions. All in all, today went great. Better than I was expecting. I really was expecting, at the very least, that I had a cavity that needed to be filled or something like that. But I've managed to squeak out with just a really deep cleaning. Now, it's not going to be great. Thankfully, with my dental benefits, it's not going to be extremely expensive. So it's 2 appointments I've got to do. The first one will be more expensive than the second because I'm still meeting my deductible. But all in all, it's going to be, I think it was quoted as $218. So that's doable. I will take that. I'm happy with that. I was bracing myself for like 500 or more. So it's going to be 2 appointments, 2 deep cleanings. They're going to do the top and bottom of one side of my mouth the first time. That will be next week. And then the top and bottom of the other side of my mouth, hopefully the week after, which would be great because then all of this would be done before Thanksgiving. So they are going to have to inject me with Novocaine to numb each side. That's why they do it in 2 sessions. Each one will be about 2 hours. So I'm not looking forward to it. But the good news is if I do the deep cleaning, once they've cleaned everything up, my gums will kind of recover and everything will go back to how they should. Hi, Lexi and Gus. Oh, they've come to say hi. What are you doing? Here's Gus. You guys haven't been in the vlog very much today. People are going to be disappointed. Lexi Lou. Lexi Lou. She's going to go investigate. Gus is like, I'm here. I'm here. Love me. Pet me. Okay, can you sit like a good boy? Can you sit here while I finish? Can you sit here while I finish? He's like, no, you must pet me. People have asked. Yes, Gus only has one eye for any new watchers. So this is his not so good eye. And this is his pretty puppy eye. Okay, can you lay down? Come here, snuggle in. Snuggled in. Mwah. Yes. There we go. So we got Gus in the vlog. So yeah, it could have been a lot worse. There is damage to my gums. My gums are not healthy, but it is not irreversible. It is not, permanent. I'll go have these 2 deep cleanings. It will not be fun. It will not be ideal, but I will get through it. I do really like, the dentist is amazing. She's very, very nice. I can't speak for every dentist, but I would say if you are like me and you haven't been in a while and you're nervous, I think the average dentist just wants you to have healthy gums and healthy teeth, and they would rather you come in, even if it's been 10 years like me, than have you not come in at all. Really happy there was no judgment, no lectures, no making me feel bad. It was just, okay, this is just what we need to do. I feel like the lighting is really bad. I'm very proud of myself for going. It's done. Well, it's not done. The first one is done. There will be 2 more, but yeah, I loved everyone. The dentist was great. The hygienist was wonderful. The office staff were great. The assistant was great. I felt very comfortable the whole time I was there. I am now going to end this vlog and go start editing it so I can put it up on Friday like usual. So Gus and I are gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye, Gus. Say goodbye, Gus. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I don't have a Hygge question. I mean, I do, but I'd have to get up and go get it. Instead of a Hygge question, since I've got Gus here with me, and you've seen Lexi, some of you have mentioned your animals, but I feel like there are plenty of pets within the subscriber community here that I don't know about. So if you have a pet, tell me about your pet. If you don't have a pet currently, you can tell me about a past pet, or you can tell me about a pet that you would like to get one day. I'd love to have my own dog. I just can't afford one right now. But yeah, so tell me about your pets in the comments. I want to hear. Thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a little kind of scattered vlog because we had the bonus video this week, so that kind of threw stuff off. Gosh, it's been a crazy couple days. I'm looking forward to a chill weekend this weekend. We will see you, well, he won't see you in the next vlog, but you guys will see him again next week sometime. And I will see you very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye-bye. Come on, let's go. What you doing?